तत्पुरुषाय विद्महे वक्रतुण्डाय धीमहि तन्नो दन्दिः प्रचोदयात्। ॐ साईश्वराय विद्महे सत्यदेवाय धीमहि तन्नः सर्वः प्रचोदयात्। ॐ जयन्ती मंगलकाली भद्रकाली कपालिनी दुर्गा क्षमा शुभदात्री स्वाहा स्वदा नमोस्तुते। ओम शांति शांति शांति। Sairam Lin, Sairam from Malaysia.
Sairam Sharma, Sairam from New Zealand. We thank you, Bhagwan, for your loving care for all of us, your children, and how you have so lovingly guided us to become the divine beings that we truly are. Welcome to our listeners. We hope you enjoy this talk because it's called Monkey Business. Now, anyone who has visited Prasanthi Nilayam knows that there have always been a preponderance of monkeys that live there too. And they are scurrying along the walls, they are sitting on the roof, they even come into the Kulwant Hall and scuttle along the so there's all kinds of places they can run, and of course the seva dolls would immediately come and shoo them away. And when the monkeys became too much of a problem in the ashram, which they did, I can tell you, the seva dolls would organize nets to capture them, and the monkeys were driven away, far away to a jungle situation where they would be much more at home. Indeed, they posed quite a problem for us because some of them were quite large and they were very clever. They would have a habit of when you were coming out of the ashram shopping center, they knew you had bags full of fruit and they would stand up on their hind legs and beg. And of course, as soon as the other monkeys saw that you had fruit, they would surround you and then gang up on you. And we were told, do not feed the monkeys, do not try to pet them. But those of us who had never seen monkeys before, I was one of them, at first we were enchanted by them. And of course it wasn't until later that we realized that these so-called cute creatures had many animal qualities that were not so desirable. We had bars on our windows and in our rooms in the ashram, and then a set of screens outside which could be latched to keep the monkeys out, because woe betide you if a monkey got in your room while you were out. They would completely wreck it. They would tip things over looking for food. They would shred paper, tear up books. One friend of mine had a monkey pour a jug of fruit juice all over his laptop and completely ruined it. Another one threw his camera out the window, and it was what we would call a tamasha if a monkey ever got in your room. Now, there are a number of stories about Swami with monkeys, and indeed, sometimes in the interview room, Swami would say to someone, "Mad monkey mind," or "Mad, mad, mad monkey mind." To me, he said, sometimes your mind is like a monkey, but I will help. So that was a great relief to me, because it's kind of embarrassing to have God tell you you've got a mind like a monkey. And unfortunately, I did. I was always, my mind darted around, just like Swami said, like a monkey, picking up pieces of fruit, sticking his hand in jars to see what is in there, and then his hand gets stuck. And I think this is a very apt description of what happens when our lower mind runs out of control. It's always running around looking at things, picking them up, putting them back again. I mean, imagine what it's like in a department store when you've got a monkey mind. You're always picking things up, putting them back, buying them, bringing them back, exchanging them. Oh, I don't like them anymore. That's just one great example of a monkey mind. Fortunately, he didn't say to me, "Mad, mad, 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 mad monkey mind," which he did say to one lady who was constantly fighting with her husband. So we began to feel like Swami had tiers, TIERS, like levels of what kind of monkey mind you had. And we needed his help. We truly needed his help, because who wants to be like that all of their life? Now, another thing, there was a man, and some of you may have heard this story, but I really enjoy telling it, so bear with me. One man who didn't believe in Swami got called in for an interview. This is a well-known story in the ashram. And he said, Swami, I can't really believe in your divinity unless you create something living, something alive. I will believe in you, Swami, if you create something that is living. Swami said, okay. Acha, and he put his hands together, put them together, one hand on top of each other, palm to palm, and then he began to raise his hand, and there was a tiny baby monkey. And the man said, oh, Swami, how cute, how adorable. He's adorable, Swami. He was just enchanted. It was the cutest, and little baby monkeys are quite cute. Then Swami put his hand down and raised it again, and the monkey was bigger this time. And the man was just astounded that Swami could do this. But he was saying, oh, Swami, he's still such a sweet monkey. Then Swami put his hand down again, covered the monkey up, raised his hand, and then there was quite a big monkey, and the man was becoming very uncomfortable. And the big monkey jumped off of Swami's hand and began running around the room, creating havoc and pulling at the man's pant leg and looking for fruit. And the man said, oh, Swami, no, this is terrible. Swami, please take him away. And Swami called to the little monkey, or big monkey, I'm sorry to say. Big monkey jumped back on Swami's palm. Swami pressed his hand down on the monkey, who disappeared. Oh, I can assure you that man believed in Swami after that. And this was a well-known story around the ashram. I always thought it would be a wonderful story to film or illustrate if it could possibly be done. Now, there's another thing about monkeys, and the boys at Vrindavan told me this story, that Swami was speaking to them one day about Darwin. And Swami was saying, a man without morals is worse than a monkey. Darwin attributed to the monkey the claim, without me, man would not exist. Whatever may be the truth about the evolution of man from the ape, the monkey does utter a challenge to man in these terms. I, the monkey, am present in the human mind and form. I involve you in the affairs of the world, and I make you forget the divine. That is why man's mind is described as a monkey mind. I am indeed greater than you. This is the monkey speaking. I, the monkey, rendered service to Sri Rama. You are serving Kama, the demon of desire. As I became the servant of Rama, Kama became my servant. Rama is God, Kama is demon. And then the boys began asking Swami, what about the missing link? And as those of you who study anthropology know, there has been for many years the idea that there was some kind of missing link between the evolution of the monkey and the evolution of man. Swami waved his hand in the classic creation mode and produced a small statue of a crouching monkey with a semi-human face. And Swami said, this is the image of the missing link. This is what the missing link looked like. The boys were astonished, and now this little monkey resides in the private museum at Vrindavan Ashram. We have included a photograph of it in the thumbnail for you to see this miraculous materialization by our beloved Bhagwan. Let us work on our minds always, taking them from the challenges presented by the lower form of the mind. Let us not get so involved in the affairs of the world. Let us not ever forget him. Om Shri Sai Ram.
ओम श्री साई राम। ओम तस्मात् कारुण्य भावेन रक्ष रक्ष साईश्वरा। हरि ओम तत्सत् श्री साईश्वरार्पणमस्तु। ओम शांति 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 है।